Hi, this is Jim Starkweather, the publisher of Kitmaker Network and Auto Modeler, and welcome to another episode of Turning the Page. Today we've got for you a little bit something different, the complete guide to truck modeling by Rosecký. Not sure. I'm gonna say that's some kind of maybe Scandinavian name, being that this is Canfora Publishing, or Canfora Graphic Design and Publishing. This one has a nice silver script down here: construction, detailing, converting, painting, weathering. So it's going to be a complete guide to truck modeling, obviously. So it's a softcover book, as you can see, very well printed. Canfora is very well respected for their quality, their kind of attention to detail. This book is 160 pages. Let's take a look at the inside cover here. It's even embossed on the part here. You can see the embossing there on the reverse side. Very nice. Got a forward section here by Peter White. He's the editor of Truck Model World. And a thank you here from the author. The table of contents break down to the world of scale model trucks, kits and accessories, truck design, a medium level project, detailing your model, passion for super detailing, light commercial vehicles, and advanced resin conversions, and then finally a model gallery. So let's just kind of do a quick little page through, as I usually do. You can see quality of photos, excellent. The text here, obviously in English. I will read a little bit of it just to kind of give you a sampling. The fact that truck modelers belong to a relatively small group is not necessarily negative. It actually can be a lot more interesting to be part of a smaller community where members work together as a family. However, the smaller number of modelers means fewer customers buying products, not just kits, and this is where many restrictions and problems originate. And these issues are the reason why the world of scale model trucks is so different. So actually, that's a great little paragraph that I kind of randomly chose to read there, because I think that is very true. That is definitely a truism in modeling as well as other areas. I can speak to my own experience with Armorama. Starting at 15 years ago, as I did, when it was a small community, it was very alive and vibrant with the community members. As the community has gotten larger over, say, the last 7 or 8 years, the community is still very large, but the number of people interacting on the community is probably even less than it was when we had thousands of people. Now, some of that might be other factors, but I do believe smaller communities tend to do better, just from a kind of communication standpoint. I belong to a very small, quick aside here, I belong to a very small community of people online who were some of the first people on America Online, who were kind of going to chat rooms and doing the whole chat scene. And when the group was small, I'm talking like 30 or 40 people, it was a very cohesive group. As the group got larger, got up to say 100 people and so forth, it became a lot more unmanageable, and it started to kind of break and splinter a little bit. So obviously on a scale, it depends, in scale modeling, it depends on what kind of scale we're talking about, but yeah, I think that definitely the smaller communities are more vibrant, more interesting. But as he said, then you have to kind of adapt to the kind of world of what products you can build and what projects are going to be available to you, what accessory kits are going to be available, what books are going to be available. Obviously, this is very few books written on this subject. So again, just going through, he's doing the introduction here, talking about different attitudes to modeling, showing you various breakdown on parts and kind of like what you can expect with some kits, I see. And then this is the section 2, plastic kits and accessories, going through some of the kits that are out there, manufacturers and so forth, different kit, probably generations of different kits and what was available. And then truck design, talking about how I guess trucks are made in terms of parts anyways for kits, the different parts on trucks that are, like the fifth wheel mount, and of course the engine and the way the cabs usually flip forward and all this kind of technology and so forth. So this is probably a little more Eurocentric as a book, being that it was written by a European author. So American truckers are probably going to be like, wow, that's interesting. I've never seen a truck look like that before. Of course, we do have Volvos and Mercedes and various kinds of European trucks on the roads over here, and a lot more common in the last, say, 10 to 20 years than if you were looking out at the landscape, in the 70s or 80s, there wouldn't hardly be any foreign trucks. But yeah, we do have some now, and they certainly have influenced other trucks. But anyway, skipping through here, just kind of showing you, he's obviously doing a project here, breakdown. A lot of detail here, some excellent shots there with the level of detail and super detailing that he's doing, air hoses and such. But again, just a consistency of quality of photos, of layout, very, very pretty book. Love the way they do their design work. And I think you can just expect a lot from these. So, just quickly, again, flipping through, this is going over advanced resin conversions. But you can see all the different resin parts here on this project. Quite amazing. Even the cab looks like it's is that a resin cab? It is a complete resin cab. Wow. So yeah, so that's an interesting project. And then the gallery here has a lot of finished projects in it as well. So if that's something you're interested in, truck modeling, or maybe thinking about getting into doing some truck modeling, this certainly would be a book for most people to have in their library. And we'd like to thank Canfora for sending this along to us. And if you know any truck modelers out there, make sure to point them to this video. They might be interested in this book as well. So if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, leave them below in the comments section. Thanks for watching this video, and make sure to give it a like if you liked it or you liked the book. And we will see you next time on Turning the Page.